Hi, I'm Christina here with another Maker 101 project from the Fort Worth Public Library. Today we're making a classic contraption that demonstrates momentum with marbles hanging from strings. I've seen these and just never knew they were called a Newton's Cradle after Sir Isaac Newton. I'll tell you a little more about the name and dive into how it works later. Right now, let's go ahead and start building. Anyone in 6th to 12th grade can pick up a Maker 101 kit for free each month from your local Fort Worth Public Library. This month's kit includes some jumbo craft sticks, marbles, string, a hot glue gun, and a couple of hot glue sticks. You'll also need some scissors, tape, a pencil, and a ruler. Now, a quick safety note, this kit does contain small pieces and a hot tool. Keep track of all the pieces in your kit. You don't want someone who's not as smart as you, like a baby or a puppy, to find them and get hurt. All right, step number 1. First, we'll build the frame. Glue 4 sticks together to make a square. Repeat this step and let them dry. These will be opposite sides of a cube. Try to be a precise engineer so that the project doesn't fall apart when you use it. Make it sturdy enough to support all the movement of the marbles. It's not going to work well if the frame is wobbly. To connect the square sides, glue a stick perpendicular to each corner of one of the squares. Add the other square to complete the cube frame. Step number 2 is to prep the marbles. Cut the string into 6 pieces, each one about 8 inches long. Hot glue a marble to the center of each piece of string. Take 2 new sticks. Measure and mark 6 lines, equally spaced out every ½ inch. Make sure the lines are centered on the stick. Repeat for the other stick. Tape the strings to one of the sticks so that the string lines up with the marks. Step number 3. Okay, let's put it all together by attaching the marbles to the frame. Glue the stick with the strings to the top side of the cube frame. Tape the loose end of the strings to the other side of the frame. Now we have to make sure everything is aligned. Gently pull the strings from under the tape to adjust and make all the marbles line up. Check from the top and the sides. You made a Newton's Cradle. Ready to test it out? Lift up one of the marbles on an end and let it swing back down. Do you already know what's going to happen? Okay, now try picking up 2 marbles at once. Make a prediction and see if you can guess what happens. So I have so many questions. Why doesn't the ball on the end just bounce when it hits? Why do the marbles in the middle stay so calm? What is going on here? Isaac Newton was a famous scientist who developed the laws of motion that became the basis for physics and helps people understand how stuff works in this world. Newton's Cradle is named after him and demonstrates some of these fundamental laws of physics and mechanics. When you swing a marble from the end, it collides with the marble next to it. The force of that collision travels through each of the marbles and pushes the last one upward. When it swings back down, it hits the marbles from the other side and sends the force back through the system. What we're seeing here is conservation of energy, conservation of momentum, and some friction when the marbles hit. Momentum equals mass times velocity. So we used marbles for this project because they're heavier and denser than craft beads. The mass is critical. Craft beads would have been so convenient since they already have a hole in them. We could have just put the string through. But they're usually made of plastic or wood, so they're not dense enough and too light to work. As always, this project is just a starting point. If you're still wondering about how it works, keep exploring momentum, mass, and velocity on your own. Get curious. Can you swap out the marbles for something heavy enough to still work? Maybe gumballs or ball bearings? Does the total number of marbles matter? Can you measure how steady the rhythm is? Are there any other situations where you've seen a collision that transmits a force to another object? How is it similar or different? Come up with more questions and investigate them online and at the library. Okay, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for joining us for this Maker 101 project. Like and subscribe to get updates on all the Fort Worth Public Library's videos. We'll see you next time.